Have you ever heard a health tip that sounds so simple you immediately wanted to try it? Maybe it was about drinking more water, taking a certain vitamin, walking every day, or changing the way you sleep. But here is the surprising truth. Not every viral health tip is backed by good medical evidence. If you are over 60, your body responds differently than it did decades ago. The right habits can support healthy aging, but the wrong information can create confusion. In this video, we will review 5 popular senior health tips and separate helpful advice from common misunderstandings. By the end, you will know which ideas may truly support your health and which ones deserve a second look. Have you ever opened your phone and seen a health tip that sounds almost too good to ignore? Maybe someone says, "This one habit will transform your energy," or "Doctors do not want you to know this simple trick." These messages appear everywhere. They are shared by millions of people, especially when they involve aging, memory, weight, joints, or staying independent. But if you are over 60, there is something important to understand. Your body is not the same body you had at 30 or 40. That does not mean your body is failing. It means your body has changed. It responds differently to food, exercise, sleep, stress, and daily habits. The challenge is that the internet often turns complicated health topics into simple answers. Sometimes those answers contain useful ideas. Other times, they leave out important details. And this is where it gets interesting. A health tip that may be helpful for one person may not be the right choice for another person. Your medical history, medications, activity level, and lifestyle all matter. Think about something as simple as walking. Many people say walking is good, so everyone should walk as much as possible. Walking is generally considered an excellent form of movement for many older adults, but the amount, speed, and intensity that work well can be different for each person. Someone recovering from an injury may need a different approach than someone who has been active for years. This is why medical professionals look beyond quick advice. They ask questions. They consider the whole person. Imagine a fictional example of a woman named Linda. Linda is 68 and wants to stay healthy. She watches several videos online and hears that she needs to take multiple supplements, avoid certain foods completely, and exercise intensely every day. Linda feels overwhelmed. She starts wondering, am I doing everything wrong? But the truth is often much simpler. Healthy aging is usually not about chasing every new trend. It is about understanding your body and building consistent habits that fit your life. But here's the part most people miss. The biggest health improvements often come from small, repeated actions, not from one magical food, one special exercise, or one viral recommendation. As we get older, several changes naturally happen inside the body. Muscle mass can gradually decrease if we do not stay active. Recovery after physical activity may take longer. Sleep patterns can change. The way we process certain foods or medications can also be different. These changes are normal parts of aging. However, many lifestyle choices can support the body as it adapts. The goal is not to fight aging. The goal is to age in the healthiest way possible. You might already be doing some things that support your health without realizing it. Maybe you take regular walks. Maybe you spend time with friends and family. Maybe you prepare balanced meals at home. These simple choices can matter. Have you ever noticed that the healthiest advice is often the least dramatic? It usually does not come with a shocking headline. It does not promise overnight results. Instead, it focuses on habits you can maintain for months and years. And this is why we need to carefully examine viral health tips. In this video, we are looking at 5 popular senior health recommendations. Some may have helpful ideas behind them, others may need more context. The goal is not to criticize every online suggestion. The goal is to help you make more informed decisions. Remember this key message throughout the video. Healthy aging is not about finding one perfect solution. It is about understanding your body, choosing supportive habits, and making decisions that fit your individual needs. But before we review the 5 viral tips, we need to understand what science actually says about them. Because behind every health recommendation is a bigger question. When it comes to health advice after 60, one question matters more than anything else. Does this idea actually make sense for my body? A viral health tip can become popular very quickly. Thousands of people may share it. Millions may watch a video about it. But popularity does not always mean something is medically proven. Healthcare professionals look for something different. They look for patterns in research, clinical experience, and evidence that shows whether a habit may support better health. Today, we are examining 5 common senior health tips that often appear online. These include staying hydrated, taking vitamins or supplements, walking regularly, focusing on certain foods, and improving sleep habits. Let's begin with the first one. The first viral health tip is drink more water to stay healthy. You have probably heard this advice many times, but why does hydration matter? Your body is made up of a large amount of water. Water helps your cells function, supports normal circulation, helps regulate temperature, and plays a role in digestion. Think of your body like a garden. A garden needs water to keep plants healthy. Too little water can make plants weak. Your body also needs enough fluids to work properly. As people get older, the feeling of thirst may become less noticeable for some individuals. This means some seniors may not always recognize when they need more fluids. However, hydration needs are different for every person. Your activity level, climate, diet, medications, and medical conditions can all influence how much fluid you need. Someone who exercises regularly in hot weather may have different needs than someone who spends most of the day indoors. So the viral message that everyone needs the exact same amount of water every day is not always accurate. The better message is this: pay attention to your body, your habits, and your doctor's guidance. If you have a medical condition that affects fluid intake, discuss your needs with your healthcare provider before making major changes. Now let's look at the second viral tip. Supplements are the secret to healthy aging. Walk into any health store, and you may see shelves filled with products promising better energy, stronger bones, sharper memory, or healthier aging. But here is the part most people miss. A supplement is not the same thing as a healthy lifestyle. Supplements can be useful in certain situations, especially when someone has a confirmed nutritional deficiency or a specific medical recommendation. But taking many supplements without guidance may not always be helpful. Your body works as a system. It needs many different nutrients working together. Those nutrients often come from a balanced diet that includes a variety of foods. A fictional example is Robert, a 72-year-old man who started taking several supplements because he saw online videos saying they could improve his energy. After talking with his doctor, Robert realized he needed to look at his overall routine. His sleep, physical activity, and eating patterns were also important parts of the picture. The lesson was not that supplements are always bad. The lesson was that health rarely comes from one single product. Now let's talk about one of the most recommended activities for seniors. The third viral health tip is walking is one of the best things you can do. For many older adults, walking is a simple and accessible form of movement. Research has linked regular physical activity with many aspects of health, including maintaining mobility, supporting heart health, and helping with overall function. Think of your muscles like a rechargeable battery. When you use them regularly, they receive signals that they are still needed. When they are inactive for long periods, they may gradually become weaker. Walking is not the only type of exercise that matters. Balance exercises, strength training, and flexibility activities can also be important parts of healthy aging. The right activity depends on your health status and abilities. Always discuss exercise changes with your doctor, especially if you have concerns about balance, heart conditions, joint problems, or other medical issues. But here's something important. Many people think exercise only counts if it feels intense. That is not always true. Small amounts of regular movement can still be meaningful. Now, let's move to food. The fourth viral health tip is one superfood can change your health. You may have seen claims about a single food that supposedly supports longevity, brain health, or stronger immunity. Blueberries, olive oil, certain spices, special drinks. Many foods do contain valuable nutrients, but no single food can replace an overall healthy eating pattern. Imagine building a house. One strong brick is helpful, but a strong house needs many bricks working together. Your body is similar. A balanced eating pattern that includes different nutrients is generally more important than focusing on one miracle food. Finally, let's discuss sleep. The fifth viral health tip is you need less sleep as you age. This is a common misunderstanding. Many people believe older adults naturally need very little sleep, but sleep remains important throughout life. Sleep supports many body processes, including energy, mood, memory, and overall functioning. Sleep patterns can change with age, but that does not mean quality sleep becomes unnecessary. A good sleep routine, a comfortable environment, and discussing ongoing sleep problems with a healthcare professional can be helpful. So what have we learned? The 5 viral tips we reviewed all contain a small piece of truth, but the internet often removes the details. Hydration matters, but your needs are personal. Nutrition matters, but there is no single magic food. Movement matters, but the right approach depends on your body. Healthy aging is built from many supportive choices working together. And this is where it gets interesting. In the next chapter, we will look at what many people get wrong about these health tips and the mistakes that can prevent seniors from getting the most benefit. When it comes to staying healthy after 60, many people are trying their best. They search for answers. They watch videos. They read articles. They listen to advice from friends and family. And that is a good thing. Wanting to take care of your health is a positive step, but sometimes even good intentions can lead to mistakes. The problem is not that people do not care. The problem is that health information is often presented in a way that makes complicated topics seem simple. A short online video might say, "Do this one thing every day and you will feel better." But your body is more complex than a single tip. So let's look at some common mistakes people make when following viral senior health advice. Have you ever seen a headline that promises a simple answer? Eat this food. Take this supplement. Follow this morning routine. These messages are attractive because everyone wants a clear solution. But healthy aging usually does not come from one action. Your health is influenced by many connected factors: your movement, your nutrition, your sleep, your stress levels, your relationships, your medical care. Think about your body like a large machine with many parts working together. If one part improves, that can help, but the whole system matters. A fictional example is James, a 70-year-old retiree who believed one special supplement would solve his low energy. He spent money on several products but ignored his daily movement and sleep routine. After speaking with his healthcare provider, James focused on simple habits instead. He started taking short walks, improved his meals, and created a more regular bedtime routine. The biggest change came from combining small improvements, not from one miracle solution. And this is where it gets interesting. Many people search for a shortcut when consistency is often the more powerful tool. This mistake happens often with exercise, supplements, and even healthy foods. You might be doing this right now. You hear that something is good for you, so you think, if a little helps, then more must help even more. But the human body does not always work that way. For example, movement is important. However, the best exercise routine is one that matches your abilities, health condition, and goals. A person who has not exercised in years may not need to start with intense workouts. Starting too aggressively may increase the chance of discomfort or injury. The same idea applies to nutrition. Eating nutritious foods is important. But extreme diets may not be suitable for everyone. Your body needs balance. More restriction does not automatically mean better health. Remember, healthy aging is about supporting your body, not punishing it. One of the biggest problems with viral health advice is that it often treats everyone the same. But no two people have the exact same health story. Two people may both be 65 years old, but their bodies, lifestyles, and medical histories may be completely different. One person may need to focus more on maintaining strength. Another person may need to discuss heart health. Someone else may be working on improving sleep quality. This is why healthcare professionals ask questions before making recommendations. They want to understand the whole picture. Imagine two neighbors. Both hear the same advice online about increasing a certain nutrient. One person may benefit because their diet has been lacking that nutrient. The other person may already get enough and may need a different approach. The advice sounds identical, but the situation is different. This is why you should be careful with any health message that says everyone should do this. Everyone needs this. Doctors always recommend this. Health is personal. Many people think about health only when something goes wrong. They wait until they feel tired. They wait until they lose strength. They wait until a problem becomes noticeable. But healthy aging often comes from what you do before problems appear. Small daily choices can support your body over time. Drinking enough fluids, moving regularly, eating a variety of nutritious foods, getting quality sleep, keeping regular medical appointments. These actions may seem ordinary, but ordinary habits repeated consistently can make a meaningful difference. Healthy aging is not about becoming a completely different person overnight. It is about making realistic choices you can continue. The goal is not perfection. The goal is progress. You do not need to follow every trend you see online. You do not need to try every new health product. You need reliable information and habits that fit your life. So far, we have learned that viral health advice can contain useful ideas, but it often needs more context. We discovered that there is rarely one perfect solution. We learned that more is not always better. And we saw why personal health decisions matter. After reviewing viral health advice, you may be wondering, what should I actually focus on? The answer is not a complicated formula. Healthy aging is usually supported by simple habits that work together over time. Your body does not need perfection. It needs consistent support. Remember the main message of this video. Healthy aging is not about finding one magic solution. It is about understanding your body, choosing supportive habits, and making decisions that fit your personal needs. Now let's look at practical steps that many seniors can consider. One of the most important things you can do after 60 is stay physically active in a way that feels safe and realistic. Movement sends important signals to your body. Your muscles, joints, balance system, and heart all respond to regular activity. Think of movement like using a door hinge. A door that is opened and closed regularly usually works better than a door that stays unused for a long time. Your body also benefits from regular use. This does not mean you need to become an athlete. For some people, it may begin with short walks. For others, it may include gentle strength exercises, stretching, or balance activities. The right level depends on your health and abilities. If you have medical concerns, pain, dizziness, or balance issues, discuss exercise plans with your doctor before making changes. A fictional example is Maria, a 74-year-old woman who believed exercise was no longer possible because she had become less active over the years. She started with small goals, a few minutes of movement, a short walk, simple exercises recommended for her situation. Over time, she felt more confident. The lesson was not that everyone should follow the same routine. The lesson was that starting small can still be a meaningful step. Food is another area where viral advice can become confusing. You may see people promoting one special ingredient or one strict eating plan. But your body needs many different nutrients. A balanced eating pattern usually focuses on variety, different types of vegetables, fruits, protein sources, whole grains, healthy fats. The exact approach may vary depending on your health needs. Think about nutrition like creating a painting. One color can be beautiful, but a complete picture needs many colors working together. The same idea applies to food. One healthy choice is helpful. Many healthy choices combined are usually more powerful. If you have conditions such as diabetes, kidney concerns, or other medical issues, discuss dietary changes with your healthcare provider before making major adjustments. Many people underestimate sleep. They think, I am older, so poor sleep is normal. But sleep continues to play an important role throughout life. A consistent sleep schedule may help support better rest. Creating a comfortable sleep environment can also be useful. This may include reducing distractions before bedtime and developing relaxing evening habits. However, ongoing sleep problems should not simply be ignored. If you regularly struggle with falling asleep, staying asleep, or feeling rested, talk with your doctor. Sleep problems can have many different causes, and understanding the cause is important. Here is a health tip that many people overlook. Your relationships matter. Humans are social beings. Spending time with family, friends, community groups, or meaningful activities can support emotional well-being. A healthy lifestyle is not only about food and exercise, it is also about having purpose, connection, and activities that bring enjoyment. Even small interactions can matter. A phone call, a conversation with a neighbor, a hobby group, learning something new. These are simple actions, but they can become valuable parts of healthy aging. One of the most important habits after 60 is staying involved in your healthcare. Regular checkups allow you to discuss concerns, review medications, and ask questions. Your doctor can help you understand what recommendations fit your situation. Never stop or change prescribed medications based only on information from the internet. Always discuss medication changes with your healthcare provider. But here's the part most people miss. A doctor visit is not only for when something feels wrong. It can also be a chance to protect your future health. Prepare questions. Share changes you have noticed. Talk about your goals. Your healthcare decisions should be a partnership between you and your medical team. So what actually helps support health after 60? Move your body in safe ways. Choose balanced nutrition. Protect your sleep. Stay socially connected. Maintain conversations with your healthcare providers. These habits may seem simple, but simple does not mean unimportant. Many small choices repeated over time can support your ability to stay active, independent, and engaged in life. Healthy aging is not about chasing every new trend. It is about building a foundation that supports you year after year. After reviewing 5 viral senior health tips, you now have a clearer picture. Healthy aging is not about following every trend you see online. It is not about finding one perfect food, one special supplement, or one secret routine. It is about building small habits that support your body over time. Let's turn everything we discussed into a realistic action plan. Start your day by checking in with your body. Ask yourself, how am I feeling today? Do I need more rest? Can I add some movement? Being aware of your body is an important part of healthy aging. Next, focus on hydration. Drink fluids according to your individual needs and medical guidance. Remember, hydration is important, but your needs are personal. If you have conditions that affect fluid intake, discuss your needs with your doctor before making changes. Then include some type of movement. This does not have to mean a long workout. It could be a walk, gentle stretching, balance exercises, or another activity that fits your abilities. The goal is consistency. A few minutes of safe movement today can become a foundation for a healthier routine tomorrow. For meals, focus on variety. Instead of searching for one superfood, think about the bigger picture. Ask yourself, am I giving my body different nutrients from different foods? Small improvements can add up. Finally, protect your sleep. Create habits that help your body prepare for rest. A consistent bedtime routine may support better sleep quality. Once a week, take time to review your health habits. You can ask, what went well this week? What small change could I improve? Maybe you walked more often. Maybe you cooked more meals at home. Maybe you contacted a friend you had not spoken with recently. These actions may seem small, but healthy aging is built through repeated choices. Also remember the importance of medical care. Keep your regular appointments. Write down questions before visiting your doctor. Talk about changes you notice in your health. Your healthcare provider can help you make decisions based on your personal situation. And remember, never change medications, treatments, or medical routines without discussing them with your doctor first. Many people think aging means losing control over their health. But aging is more complicated than that. Your body changes, your needs change, your priorities may change, but you still have opportunities to support your health every day. The goal is not to stop getting older. The goal is to make the years ahead as healthy, active, and meaningful as possible. Throughout this video, we return to one important message. Healthy aging is not about one miracle solution. It is about understanding your body and creating supportive habits that fit your life. We learned that viral health tips need context. We learned that simple habits often matter more than quick fixes. And we learned that your health journey is personal. You do not need to compare yourself with someone else. You do not need to follow every new trend. You only need to focus on the choices that support your own well-being. Imagine a person who improves one small habit today, then another habit next month. Over time, those choices can create a stronger foundation. That is the real power of healthy aging. Not perfection, progress. Not quick changes, consistent care. So today, choose one positive step. Maybe it is taking a short walk. Maybe it is preparing a balanced meal. Maybe it is calling someone you care about. Small steps still count. Your health is built one choice at a time. Today, we discovered 3 important lessons about healthy aging. First, viral health tips can be helpful, but they always need context and should fit your personal health needs. Second, there is no single magic solution for aging well. Your everyday habits, including movement, nutrition, sleep, and connection, all work together. Third, small, consistent choices may help support your health and independence as you grow older. Now, I would love to hear from you. Which health tip have you heard most often? And which one surprised you the most after learning the science behind it? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your experience may help someone else in our community. Subscribe to my channel for more evidence-based health education designed to help you understand your body and make informed decisions. This video is for educational purposes only. Always consult your doctor before making health decisions.